Are you a bright eyes, can you see deer?
Oh, he's...
Wait, listen to Dad.
Every November, I always look forward to these special couple of days where I get to spend quality time with my father and brother. I'm not talking about Thanksgiving, but it's another tradition that's something my brother and I do with our father, just like he did with his father.
Good morning, this is Bill Elder, and I'm going to read the book, The Vermont Hunter's Almost True Christmas Story. This is by my father, Hugh Elder, with easy reading for beginners. This depicts the chronicles of here at Higher Elevations Camp that we built back in the 70s in Reigate, Vermont.
We have a gun rack there. We've got a gun rack there.
Dear Nelson and Andrew, that's the grandsons. Every day during hunting season, I saw many tracks in the snow around camp.
After you're done with that, can you patch up that squirrel hole?
Yeah. And every day I would return to camp, tired but no deer. Tomorrow I will look harder. And it depicts my father with a crow sitting on the back porch and a deer hiding up in a tree. Quite the illustration that depicts a lot of our trials and tribulations.
Deer Camp holds a lot of sentimental value. It's our family's personal church, which holds all the memories of my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my father, and every other generation to come hunt out of the camp.
This is a all-weather stand, an inclement weather stand.
This has been his retirement plan for a while. You know, as he's getting older in age,
Something
he knew he was going to need, more comforts out in the woods.
more ergonomically correct for the seasoned hunters. This is called recyclability.
Listen, I got it.
Chance of precipitation 70%. Tuesday night, rain likely.
Yamps.
Yeah.
You gonna hunt today?
Yes.
Okay. Good luck.
Your hand is cold.
Oh, since it's cold outside.
Yeah. Okay. Leave your,
Knock him down.
make sure your phone is on because I'm gonna need you. I'll
Yeah.
call you.
Yeah.
It's like a overcast, light rain day. We might get a little rain, but it's been so warm and the temperature's finally starting to drop. And we're hoping that the bucks are going to be on their feet cruising and stuff because it's peak rut, so it's Super Bowl time. Looks like there was a buck there a couple of last week.
We were not expecting it to be raining this much today. Thought it may be a light drizzle, but it's been pouring.
So, opening morning, rifle season. The rain is finally slowing down, but we are going to the communal church is putting on a little hunter's brunch.
It's a cornerstone of the culture around here. Hunting is not just a sport or a passion. It definitely ties in the community, and we all either gripe or congratulate over each other's successes or failures.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's time for a midday nap.
Hey, first time at camp. Thank you.
I'm glad we have this and I get to be a part of it.
Any last words before opening day?
Good luck to all the hunters and let's get a big one.
He is big.
I'm gonna come back up and pick Everett up at 2. Okay?
Can I come?
No. Dress warm.
Just warm.
Just for the warm weather.
Yeah.
Why can I not come?
It's still like 60 degrees tonight. Tomorrow morning's supposed to be like 40.
You're not gonna like it.
Yeah, there was certainly the good old days when my father has his stories of hunting with his father and friends and deer all over the place. His success is shooting at the first opportunity he can get because he feels like there may not be another opportunity in his life, particularly in Vermont, because that's just, the numbers are low. You take what you can get. He's certainly had his fill, and I think he gets more enjoyment watching us continue on. Not only the tradition, but just the pursuit.
Right there, buddy. What do you think, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
Huh? Is that a beauty or what? Oh, man.
Good job.
Oh, man, I was discouraged.
Any action?
Nothing. No.
You sat at the rock? Yeah. Well, I sat 20 yards forward. But the seat I had was just not ergonomically correct for my bum.
Oh, come on in. Hey, how we doing? Get to know me better. Hey, guys. Hey, how are you? You're sick. Oh, no, thank you. How you doing? How you doing? We were in the middle of 2 owls hooting back and forth. One up on the ridge and then one below it. Like, heard this one first. This is some of the stuff you're about to see where we were sitting tonight.
It'll burn your laptop.
This is down by the farmhouse. Yeah, this is down in there.
Dang.
And it's one of the ones I had on camera that made it through last year. And he's just a big body. You see his hunchback? Tall time tank.
Yeah.
He's up hunchback. There. Yeah, he's got a hunchback.
Oh, really?
Like he's got like a broadhead stuck in him or something, or a car or hit him or something. We'll find out when Andrew shoots him. How are you channeling?
It's 28 with a wind chill of 11. I don't see sign. Doesn't seem like deer are moving. Do you pull the plug and go warm up? Or...
Does it just have like one setting?
Up and down.
Oh, this is my quad.
We have not connected so far with buck of any sorts. Now we're going to the farmhouse to hunt across the road in our woodlot. A different strategy for lower level deer.
So we're going down to the house first.
I grew up at what we call the farmhouse. It's my great-grandparents' farmhouse, which is only a few miles from deer camp. My brother lives just down the road from the farmhouse. I live down in New York, so I make it a priority to come up here as much as possible.
let's do doubles tonight. Hopefully the bucks are too. There's definitely a deer sign down there. Everett saw. They saw a doe come in on them. We dropped one walking in. There's definitely more deer sign down there. But I just had to come back up to the mountain. I think that was a coyote chasing a deer. We had a coyote jump a deer off the mountain as we were walking up. They ran down right by us. Not a great sign. If we're not feeling it, we'll get down and go back to the farmhouse. We'll have a nice sunrise at the very least. I thought for sure that was a deer coming off the mountain. Coyote has been obviously running deer off the mountain, so we just gotta go low.
Come check it out. We don't have a deer yet, buddy. Give us your good hunting mojo. Come on. You want to drive?
I gotta pick up my truck, darlings.
Right now?
Yeah.
Just get
Well,
later.
we can do it tonight, I guess.
Yeah.
Do it after the hunt.
I want to go right now.
Go get geared up.
Now.
Go get geared up. We finally saw some deer last night, so that's where we're all headed tonight. Everett, being a freshman in high school, had to go back to school.
It's a fresh scrape. You guys should have came here this morning. My father and Nelson are about 150 yards right over there. We saw buck track walking in. He made a fresh scrape between last night and this morning. I guess I made the wrong call. We probably would have saw him if I sat in this stand this morning. Let's hope he comes back tonight. This is the stand that Everett was in last night. I'm not convinced that there's any deer left in Vermont. People keep telling me there are, but I haven't seen any.
Hunting down here tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hunt down here tomorrow. Give her a try, I guess.
And tomorrow night,
Anyway.
tomorrow night, I'd go back to Kill Zone.
Kill zone.
We're now at what my dad calls top of the rock. His nice little shack that he built. And the wind is just bad. It's just going exactly the wrong direction. I think this is the game plan. We slowly get out of here. Go get our issue dry. Because I don't really think they're moving right now. And we're just sitting here getting wet. We were walking out and we cut a track that was super fresh, just like minutes in front of us. I guess we should have been sitting in this, I don't know what you call that.
9, 10, 11, 2 hours. And we go.
I think we timed this pretty perfectly. We just got into the stand that we were in last night. And right about now, the storm is starting to dissipate and get out. And it should be a calm, cool morning. And I expect the deer to be hunkered down and start to get up right after the storm leaves. It's noon now, and we're going to sit here for the rest of the evening. It was a long, cold sit to see nothing.
Are you bright eyes? Can you see deer in the mountains, behind a tree, beside a wall?
There's just tracks everywhere.
Every day I would go to the top of the hill and sit there by the stone wall, overlooking the deer trail. There were many deer tracks in the snow. On the deer trail, I would return to camp tired, but no deer. Tomorrow I will look harder.
The deer aren't gonna come to us. We're gonna go to them and do a very slow creep up into where they're bedding. On the way out, all the tracks are going out to the field. The hope is get close enough to where they're bedding, or they'll get on their feet in the mid-afternoon. Clearly, this is where they're hanging out. I mean, there's just tracks everywhere. There must have been at least 12 deer that came through here between last night and this morning. Mostly last night. Big heavy trail going this way, big heavy trail coming down, big heavy trail coming down, and they all meet up right here and go that way.
So we made a little blind, you know, not too far in.
So there's still that many deer in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a local favorite, red flannel hash. It's basically you take all your root vegetables, whatever you got left in the fridge, you chop them up, and throw them on a frying pan. We got beets, that's where the red comes from, and we got carrots, and we got potatoes, and you know what? Who knows what's in there? But it is delicious. Yeah, you could eat this for supper, you could eat this for dinner, or you could eat this for lunchtime. It's well versatile. Whenever you got a hankering.
Tonight's the night. Felt like we were surrounded. Yeah, it worked out. Except for the fact that I didn't shoot a buck, but it worked out.
right at last light, like I thought, there was some movement in front of us, and there was a doe that came through, and then a skipper behind that, and this deer pops out 20 yards, 15 yards right next to us. My God, I wanted it to have antlers on it so bad.
I was 11 years old. Imagine that with shotgun. He had a 410 Mossberg shotgun. Boom! Hit him in the neck. Dropped him. But I didn't know how to gut the deer up. And I was by myself. I didn't even have a knife or a rope. My grandmother and grandfather, and they showed up. And they were more excited than I was. They were jumping up and down. Oh, you got a deer. Oh.
My first deer story is very similar to them. 11 years old, by myself, shot it, dropped it, didn't know what to do, didn't have a knife with me. Went and got my grandfather, and he got it, and he was ecstatic.
This one was my second deer. The bobcat was over here towards the quarry side. Anyway, some of the episodes of Higher Elevations Camp. Every deer, I suppose, has a story, right?
That's right.
Are you bright eyes? Can you see a deer in a tree behind a house down a road? Every day I would return to camp at dark after hunting around camp on the big rock, in the tree, in the big woods, at the stone wall. I would be tired but have no deer, but a hot cup of coffee would taste good. There were lots of tracks around camp. Tomorrow I will look harder. And this is just showing my father drinking a cup of coffee, and then a whitetail buck hiding out beside the camp right there. The end of the day's hunt. Love, Grandpa Elder.
Get him while I'm gone, would you? Yeah. Knock one down, would you? Tonight, send me photos.
Tonight.
Photo ops.
We'll get the deer tonight.
I definitely think that my grandfather built this as a place for everyone to come together and share the love and passion for hunting. A deer camp is not just a roof over your head, it's a physical photo album that you can live in. And even though I've heard all the stories over and over again, it's worth listening to just to remember the times past and hold on to the memories of loved ones and create new memories to cherish in the future.
This is a TV stand from the mid-50s. The old Zenith TVs, you know, with a 13-inch screen, the big wide views. So I saved this stand, TV stand, because what can I do with this stand? So I modified it and put some a runner across the bottom with 2x2s come up, hooked it back to here, and then I for nice armrests. Then we got a seat from an old school desk. See, color-coded, little camo there, and then we montaged the rest of it in a nice woodland brown setup camo. So let me demonstrate. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's nice armrest. Make sure Andrew gets a copy of this. And easy shoot, left hand or right hand, and you're good for the afternoon. Look at that. It's called recyclability.